White has nothing else to do but sidestep. The problem is for black, you can't bring your knight in with a check yet. You would love to plant the black knight on the f4 square, but white's queen covers that square, so maybe you just defend that square. Black's pawn can step forward to g5, getting that black knight in.
Oh, but you know, all those moves, they come with their risks, because regardless of what the computer says, you know, you're going to allow white this huge pass pawn, and it's not an easy decision to make. So instead, Pragg has just gone for repeating the position as much as possible. But the more he does that, the more time Magnus gets on the clock and the more confident he becomes.
Yeah, and Magnus now is happy not to repeat the moves. Now the black queen can't give check from behind. I feel Pragg has let something slip here. He's checked from the wrong angle. What is the black queen doing on this side of the board? It could have grabbed a couple of pawns on the other flank, and I think that would have been very safe. But suddenly, there's only one last check available to Pragg. He's only had a few seconds there. OK, he's captured a pawn, but now the queens are coming off. Magnus has found a way to get the queens off.
Oh, no, and this is going to be a turnaround.
Yeah, I think Pragg forgot about this check. Suddenly the queens disappear. Look at the left side of the board. White has 2 versus black's 1. White is going to promote a pawn, just make a new queen. Black's knight is too far away. Complete turnaround in just one move. The queens are coming off, but look at Magnus. He's not hesitating. It's a race, but white is winning the race. This pawn is captured, and white's new a-pawn is too close. It's going to make a new queen.
Yeah, and there it comes. The a-pawn is marching, and Pragg is desperately moving his knight to cover the promotion square.
And here we go. White's knight is irrelevant. It's key to go after black's piece. And look at the 2 pawns. White is clearly ahead in any race.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing to do. Pragg has to move his knight out of the way. You can move it to g5. You can retreat it to f8 with a check. Either way, white is going to continue chasing that black knight.
Yeah. And unfortunately, OK, after this knight moves to the square, you can actually just capture the pawn and attack the knight, and you're still winning. And this looks so natural.
Yeah, remove the final defender of that black knight. The knight has to retreat. It has to blockade. Knights, we say, are normally good blockaders, but just, again, it's these A and H pawns. They're the only pawn they struggle against. And here we go. Pragg is going to resign. No way to stop white's pawn anymore. And Magnus does take the win.
Incredible. Winning the second game in a row. Magnus Carlsen.